No.
Out of the way.
Well, hopefully everybody can hear me. I'm going to try to talk over the band. I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. I know Jimmy Clark really appreciates it. And I just wanted to go over a couple things that the Southwest Allen County School Board, they have an official document naming this the Jimmy Clark Tennis Complex. On it, and I'm not going to read all the legal part of it, but coaching for 31 seasons, he served as an outstanding example of sportsmanship throughout his career. Coach Clark's teams were extraordinarily successful, amassing an overall 596 and 86, including 9 state runner-ups, 18 semi-state championships, 28 regional championships, and 31 sectional championships. Coach Clark was named National Federation Interscholastic Coaches Association Coach of the Year in 1997 and has received multiple selections to state, district, and/or conference awards, Coach of the Year awards. Coach Clark had 6 players receive the IHSAA Mental Attitude Award, and the Board of Trustees Southwest Allen County Schools desires to recognize Coach Clark and the school community by naming this complex and possibly any other future complex where we could possibly relocate this, the Jimmy Clark Tennis Complex. Thanks for coming, and
I would hope I can get through this. I can only accept this only because it's going to honor the hundreds of young men and women who played here. I wish I could take credit for every win that we had, but obviously it's those hundreds and hundreds of kids that played for Homestead and represented us in the tournaments and all the activities that we did. I consider myself a facilitator. I don't consider myself a coach. I set the goals, I organize the practices, I teach the rules. They had to learn the code, most of them remember that. I taught the etiquette of the game, I encouraged each to do their best, and when they came off the court, I just wanted them to tell me that they did their best that day, whether they won or lost. That was the important thing. My goal was to create the chemistry and the friendships that they created on the courts and on and off the courts. But I never lost the fact that as a facilitator, I can't teach dedication. I can't teach the will to improve. I can't teach the will to win. And I can't teach them to take the time and the effort to get better. So there's other people involved, not just with me. So this name is more than just me. There were parents and supporters. We had people from Wildwood, Orchard Ridge, Pine Ridge, Fort Wayne Country Club. But just to name a few of the people who spent hundreds and hundreds of hours with these guys to make Homestead what it was, what it still is. Coach Jim Shaw, who was my coach for years. So all these people, their name needs to be there too. Without those instructors and the parents spending all the money that they did, And all the patrons that came out to support us over these 31 years that I was here, we could never been successful. And so I'm very humble, and I'm very grateful that that they felt that they needed to do this for me. But our job is not done. I'm glad you're all here because we're going to pass around a can. Because our next goal, we just met an hour with the board member, Joe Updegrove, who is the athletic director, Jeff Hopper, an attorney out of Indianapolis who played for us. That's not going to be big enough. And our plans are we're going to upgrade our facility in some way or another in the next, as quickly as possible. We're going to have a lot of support. And so my next goal now is to make this a community complex and not just a Jimmy Clark tennis complex, but it's going to be a community complex. And that's where our kids will have the opportunity to play on some good courts that aren't tilted like our courts are. So I appreciate it very much. I appreciate all you guys coming out today. It was just awesome. And I thank you very much. Now it's time to eat.